Hello everyone, this is a review of the 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. This is my own car. I had it since February. Today is August of 2022. I have here the Moroni sticker. The price was $37.90. The additional equipment it has, the 20-inch wheels for $1,000. It also has the welcome package and with the floor mats, cargo liner, and the rim bumper step protector. I don't know, in my opinion, for $1,000, I think the wheels are worth it. This is a base model ES with a 2.5 liter all-wheel drive. The color is silver metallic and it has a black cloth interior. Some of the things I like about this car is the size. It's quite a large vehicle. I like the cloth interior. I was trying to get a car for about a year, and what happened was the dealers were just charging outrageous prices. And in terms of pricing, I'm leasing this car for $359 a month. I put down $2,000, $700 of which are going to the car payment, the initial car payment, and then insurance on this thing is about $170 in New York. The current mileage is about 8,000 miles. As I said, I like the fact that it's quite roomy. I'm about 6 feet, 240 pounds, and I fit quite well. The door openings are also really nice. You get a large door opening. The rear the same, it almost opens about 90 degrees. So if you have children, it's easy to fit a car seat in there. Right now I have the all weather mats. Personally, I like the cloth interiors better than the leather ones. Also, if I wanted to get the higher trim one, they were charging about $5,000 over sticker. So let's say the SE model, you know, which came with like a full digital gauge and some leatherette chairs, it was about $31,000 starting. The dealer was adding about $5,000 on top of that. As you walk to the back, the badging just says Outlander. The opening is manual. You have your camera here. It is quite roomy in the back. Right now the seats are down, so if I want to put the seats up, I just pull on this tab here and the seats come up. I had 7 people in the car. It wasn't for an extended period of time. As you can see, there's not a lot of knee room down there. To pull them down, you just pull on this tab and put it down. On the bottom here, it has the head cushions. Now, unfortunately, what I don't like is that it doesn't have a spare tire. It comes with a flat fix kit, which I'm not a big fan of, especially given that these tires are pretty large on the rims. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the rims come out, they extend out, so you really need to be careful at curb rashes. So I'm always mindful when I'm making turns not to scratch the rims. It has a cargo cover that basically just comes back and you just pop it in place. To put the trunk down, you just pull it and you slam it. It has full automatic windows just on the driver's side. On the side here, it has this cloth material that it tends to gather all the, I don't know, the dead skin, the dirt. Seats are fully manual. The only thing it has lumbar support. It's electric. Everything else, it's manual and is the same on the passenger side. The center console is fixed in place. It only goes up and down. It's okay in terms of room. It does not go back and forth, just up and down. As I said, it has about 8,000 miles. Let me turn it on. A small screen. I understand there's a bigger screen on the higher trim levels. Right now it is 8,000 miles. In terms of fuel economy, I do get close to what's advertised. This was a mainly highway driven car. So my average now is 26.9 miles to the gallon. Average speed is about 41 miles. The AC works really well. There's no issues with that. Some people are griping about the gear selector. It takes a while to get used to it, but you know, like an hour or two is nothing crazy. I'm not a big fan of piano black, and I'm not a big fan of sticking the screens on the dashboard. I understand that's done to save cost probably. My previous car was a 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan, and it had the screen integrated in the middle, and I like that configuration a lot better. 6 modes: eco, normal, tarmac, snow. And as you go through them, you can see the changes. Now I'm not sure, as I was playing with these modes, it seems the only thing they were changing is the engine RPM and all of that. One thing I do like is the hill descent control, which I've used. That's pretty nice. You turn it on, and then the car detects the slope, and then it does its own thing. To put it in drive, you basically hold the brake and pull back to D. Put it in reverse, you have to hold this side button and push up. And then this is the camera view. There's a line that traces how the wheels are moving. The mirror is just a standard mirror. Sunglass holders. What else? On the bottom you have a USB-C, a regular USB. Oh, let me put it in park. And 12-volt charger. It doesn't have heated seats. I don't think any trim comes with cool seats anyways, but that's not an issue for me. I like the cloth seat. For the mirrors, you just have a regular mirror settings right here. It has a suite of features. For example, when you go to the menu, it has a suite of driver assistance, they call it. So lane, keep assist, blind spot. What the lane keep assist does is basically when you're out of lane, the steering wheels vibrate, and it's not very intrusive, but it keeps vibrating. You can turn that off. Emergency braking, front and rear. Now, one thing with the emergency braking in the front, after driving for a while, an error pops up that says the sensor doesn't work. And I had that on other vehicles too that are priced so cheap. In the Tiguan too, like you would drive and then the sensor would just not function anymore. So I don't know. Rear traffic crossing alert. If you swerve a lot, the driver attention alert pops up, and so on. It's a pretty handy screen. To get to the menu is a little difficult to get, and some of the menu doesn't let you get in when you're driving, obviously. Okay, I already had the first oil change. It was about $70 at the Mitsubishi dealer in Erie, Pennsylvania. So the car originally resides in New York City. It has an electronic parking brake, auto hold, which is really useful in traffic. It does not have start stop, which I'm not a big fan of personally, but some people like it. I had it in other cars, it was just jerky. It has a CVT transmission, but they put paddle shifters as if you're gonna race this thing. Sun visor here, just basic sun visor with light, turns to the side. On the upper here, it has light. If you want the light off when you open the doors. It has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but with the wires. I use the USB-C charger to connect to it. It's really flawless, no issues ever. There was a recall. I just got a letter about the recall with the reverse camera, saying that it might shut off when in reverse. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Let's look under the hood. Let's open the hood. We just pop that. Now I have the engine running. Now there was an issue with the hood when I first got the car, and I understand that other cars had a similar issue where the hood was flopping. Like I was driving and then I get this flop on the highway. Now it was about a week after I got the car, and I didn't know what it was, but apparently there's some design flaw in it. So I'll show you what I did to put the car up and put the hood. There's a manual. So this is a 2.5 4-liter engine, naturally aspirated, about 181 horsepower. It's pretty decent. It's nothing, you know, just. So about the hood, my friend has the same exact car. So what he did, he adjusted these, the razors here, this side and this side. So he basically put them up, and then the hood wouldn't move as much. Let me shut off the car. So now I did the same thing and it didn't really work. So when I was looking into what the dealer is going to do, they basically are going to either replace the hood. I don't know if it's too light or whatever, or they're going to put some weather stripping. So what I did is I took some window weather stripping and I just glued it here. I glued some here, and the hood doesn't flutter anymore. It doesn't really move. You know, for the value, you know, I feel like it's all right. It's not a big issue. Here you have headlight washers. The sensors are here. As I said, I already had to change the oil. When I changed it, it was about 3/4. The color wasn't that bad, but you know, I had to change it. It was about 7,500 miles. It has a little bit of insulation here. Manual release. The battery compartment there. You know, the engine is made by Nissan. If you take a look, it says right there. Yeah, I mean, I'm no mechanic, so let me close this up. Yeah, let me get another look around. Turn signals in the mirrors. The mirrors are not power folding and manual. There's quite a lot of room in the back seat. This is where my driving position is, and you can move it back if you want. Oh, here we go. If you move it all the way back, you see this seat is moved back, that one not. I sit quite comfortably. It's no issues. Rear vents for heat and AC. There are no charges here. If you want to put the console down, you just need to pull on this little thing here. I gotta do it with 2 hands. And then you can put, you know, it's kind of a weird setup, but whatever. In the back, you get more lights. Easy to get out. Typical Japanese car. They don't really have automatic at this trim level in the back. They don't have automatic windows to fold the seats. There's this tab here, and then you put them down. And my seat is all the way back, so what does this do? Oh, same thing. There's two positions for the reclining. The sound system is alright. It's like a basic system. I mean, the major reason I got this car was price. Is a good deal in terms of lease price. I also like that it had a naturally aspirated engine. As I said, the previous car was a 2018 Tiguan, and it had a 2-liter turbo charged engine with it was a 8-speed transmission, but for the size of the car, it felt like it was underpowered, and it just felt like the transmission wasn't. I mean, this is no speed monster. It's got a CVT transmission, but it's a little better, I would say, in my opinion. The design is very subjective. Personally, I like the design. It's kind of boxy. If you have the higher trim levels, the Outlander is spelled out on the hood, just like some sort of Range Rover or something like that. There's an antenna. It comes with the Mitsubishi Connect, they call it, which is their app system. It's free for 2 years. It gives you vehicle location. You can start it off and on remotely. You can put the lights on. I don't really use it, but it's whatever. It's up to you. So after 8,000 miles, there were not really any major issues. Drives fine. Change the oil, you know. It has parking sensors, so when you're putting in reverse, it gives you an idea of how far you are, which is really helpful in New York City when you're trying to park. What I noticed is a little rust spot. I guess the paint. You know, it's not. I'm not expecting a lot. You know, it's not a very expensive car, so you're going to notice some little quirks along the way. But you know, it comes with a good warranty, 5 years. Let me see what this says. It says it's made in Japan. I guess that's a good thing. 5 years, 60,000 miles for the new vehicle. 10 years, 100,000 miles for the powertrain. And it has anti-corrosion, 7 years. Maybe I can get that fixed under the warranty. Roadside assistance, 5 years and unlimited. Now depends on the dealer. You don't get any service included, you know. I mean, this isn't that bad in terms of service, but it's up to you if you want to buy service from dealers and things such oil changes. And yeah, the rear seats are okay. It's not that bad. Okay. Yeah, that's about it, guys. So, you know, this is the 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander owner's review. These are a few of my ideas. The headlights are actually down here. You know, for the price is okay value. We'll see how it goes further down the road, but so far it has been a good vehicle. All right, thank you for watching.